Hello, I am Heather, and I am essentially being my own accountability buddy. Because, yeah, basically, I mean, you know, never mind. I don't want to get lost in words, but it helps me to feel like somebody is on the other end. And since I see a person who honestly, I mean, who really knows what they look like unless they just, anyway, I look in this thing, I'm like, oh, that's what I look like. Anyway, feels like a different person is all I'm saying. So I'm gonna do what a lot of people term a work block. I don't like that word. It's gonna change, but kind of pomodoro style. So pomodoro style is basically you set a timer for 25 minutes. You take a 5 minute break. 25 minutes, 5 minute break. I believe it's you can do 3 or 4 of those depending on how you feel, and then, you have to take I think it's a half-hour break minimum. For me, I usually only get through 1 pomodoro a day before I'm exhausted. So, I am applying it to a period of time when I'm basically just gonna let myself, uh not overly trying to structure or, uh like create a path that I expect myself to follow. Instead, I've thought I put some ideas down, which basically are invitations to the version of myself that gets recording. Um, Invitations like maybe you could talk like this. This is something I thought was interesting 5 minutes ago or whatever. So um, unscripted, uh, improv based on prior thought process. Excuse me. Allowing any somatic or any clearing is going on. Uh, my body most often demonstrates energetic clearing through burping. Um, Chaotic, chaotic movements, like you know, if It's most likely it's most likely trapped trauma in my system, but it could be related to other things too. Anyhow, that's part of the experience. Um, crying, that's the other one. All of those behaviors or actions of mine have up to this point led to um, receiving shame, receiving like, hey, Heather, you are not doing it right, whatever it is. Since you're not doing it the way I said, boss person, and or the way we do it around here, any version of that, um, that's not present. I get to decide. I get to let myself flow. I get to start when I want, end when I want. I get to walk away when I want. I get to go mute when I want. I even what I just said has been twisted, basically. So I need to practice um, feeling fully welcomed and noticing what does it feel like when I am 100% positive the person on the other end is not going to freak out at me. They are not going to, you know, they're not going to have some sort of reaction that I'm like, hey, where did that come from, man? That's totally unrelated. uh, no, they won't respond with anything mystifying because I'm talking to myself. So all myself is going to say is what I need to hear. So yeah, it couldn't be safer. And see, this is where it gets really fun. And I think people call this meta or whatever. Um, I'm so grateful Bill Burham, was that his name, did that fucking genius thing on Netflix during the pandemic where he during a pretty big depressive episode, he recorded himself and did all these really creative little snip projects within that. And one of my favorites was where he recorded himself saying something, and then he put that into picture in picture, and then he recorded himself saying something else, and then he does that like that infinity mirror thing. All him though. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about that like so long ago, and The other one that's I find really inspiring is there's multiple versions of this now, but the first one I really saw was this gal who would wear different T-shirts, and sometimes she'd do her hair or makeup or something differently, but all these different aspects of herself sitting around, like, having a conversation and each of them having their voice. Um, but she's fucking hilarious, like, so funny and so real, and a lot of her themes are, I think, like, hardcore, like, pretty intense anxiety of multiple flavors, and I don't remember what else. Anyway, um, that also inspires a lot of my, thought processes, so and designs for future. So, what I do sometimes, or well, no, what I intend to do, haven't done yet, is rewatch my now me saying whatever the hell now me is going to say, and then that future me can reflect on it without the filters that all of that thought, everything I'm going to say right now, I can just release it because I'm going to trust my future self is going to do whatever they need it need she needs to do with it. um I don't have to think about it anymore. It's not mine. I'm basically like, okay, say I'm a on a project team, and each of the folks on the project team has a little piece of work that they're responsible for, and it's like the next person's work is dependent on the first. Um, so once now me finishes something like this, then I pass it off to the next, and the timing changes, the flow changes, whatever, uh, because that's the next. It's another version of me, but whatever. Okay, stay on topic. Oh, you know what? So if you've done the artist's way, highly recommend it. The only way I was able to get through it is with a group. That's probably the best way. It's a trip. Anyway, one of the practices that the gal who wrote Artist's Way is morning pages, and I'm starting to see it all over the place now, being called different things, but essentially the practice is just vomit out of your just write every fucking thing that's in your head or that arises with zero judgment, with like just let it, it's a river, just let it flow. Right, you're not going to read it, so it doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be legible. It's just the action of like moving your hand in a writing way. You can write if you want, but don't slow down. That's the thing. Just vomit slash diarrhea of everything that's just in there, because and you write it down. And I don't remember if it's a length of time or a number of pages. Yeah, I think that's variable. If you want to do it the way she suggests for a while just to get the feel, then maybe do that. That's what I like to do. And then I do my own thing. Anyway, this is my favorite version of clearing of what's the garbage in my brain. Oh, that was the other piece I was gonna say. So, like, if you imagine, um, I don't know, maybe you've been sick for a while and you've been kind of sluggy, and your room has gotten to be just like a fucking mess, and there's maybe even some dirty dishes around, and maybe that's not what you really ever do. That's not you. You don't leave stuff like that around. You shower regularly normally, but this period of time you haven't really been out of bed, you haven't cleaned up, you haven't showered, you're just like a mess. Okay. So that's what the space mental space currently looks like prior to me having some sort of emotion, like verbal release. Metaphorically, actually, my room's pretty fucking great right now. So don't take every damn thing I say literal. I'm just trying to illustrate. Uh, okay. God damn it! Fuck, God, come back. Oh, morning pages. Okay, so yeah, clearing that room. Okay, so now it's time to clean up. This is what you're doing when you're doing morning pages in your head. You're walking around going, okay, oh, this good, this goes here. That's how I make the bed. Should I change the sheets? Yeah, probably. I'm a sweaty mess. All right, I gotta change the sheets. You clean up. You take the dishes to the kitchen. You let them soak. Take your laundry. You do all that stuff, right? It's all normal chores. Once in a while, you got to do it no matter what, no matter how crappy you feel. But in my example, You felt like shit for a while, maybe a week. Now you're starting to feel better. So you're kind of slowly uh, getting back to life. So um, by me verbalizing a lot of this trash that's in here, I'm able to clean it up, clear it out, organize it, put it away, or clean it up. All those that's what's happening in here. Um, gosh, see the only yeah, no, it's not a problem. The It's just that it gets challenging to there's only God damn it, you guys slow down. uh the way that ideas come out of my mouth, especially when I feel like this, is it's like a cartoon, and there's a whole bunch of creatures that want to get through a choke point as fast as possible, and they are all pushing, and really only one can pop through at a time, maybe two at best. I mean, at most. Um, and so that's like how ideas work in my head. And also back here, they make a lot more sense because you could see them. And then as they compress and try to get through the choke point to be the one that wins and gets to be said, um, they get all mashed up. So okay, that's why sometimes I stutter. Um, okay, you know what? Maybe it's gone. Who fucking knows? That's part of. I'm trying not to organize myself so much. That's right. Okay. The other thing I'm practicing, and the reason why I need a completely accepting receiver on the other side, starting with me, um, is because I am unmasking. Uh, and one of the things that I am trying to like get curious about and explore is if there was no one else telling me what was expected of me or what was normal or what I'm supposed to do or how things work, um, if there was none of that, um, how what would happen? Like what do I do when there's nobody around? I mean, uh, part okay. I was trying to say when I feel like this, I hide because I described the choke point. So different things get through. They're not organized anymore. Um, oh, my fear around showing up when I feel like this and allowing myself to be seen is uh, I really can honestly and like I can really honestly say that I have uh, my natural instincts and intuitions of what I need or want or what works for me are quite different than I can confidently say quite different than most um, humans, at least in the least that I have ever met in the United States or like thought about. Like I'm different. Anyway, but I'm also not as different as everybody think, as most people seem to think. There's a whole lot of people like me who also do not know who they really are, who is the what is the true essence of their selves. Um, and I know that the ways in which I show up naturally and intuitively make other people uncomfortable is the essence of it. It makes them uncomfortable, distracts them, and rather than um, like the bosses and the coworkers and the people on the bus and the whatever, whoever the fuck, like rather than what I wish happened is um a person who's feeling judgmental about me might pause and think uh there's some there's some purpose behind what Heather is doing. uh in some way it's working for her. I'm feeling uncomfortable about that for whatever fucking reason. It's not normal. That's not how we act at work. That's not how we act in school. Whatever the fuck. I'm feeling uncomfortable as I witness this person, Heather, doing something that isn't normally done, um, uh, commonly seen, isn't often, almost very rarely welcomed and perceived. When I stutter, I have been perceived as drunk, on drugs, like in some way significantly altered. Um, and I will agree, I am in some way significantly. No, alter is not the right word. No, I won't say that. Um, this is one of my natural states of being. In this natural state of being, access to spoken language is far from easy. And so it's pretty fucking frustrating that when I am in a space where it is difficult to translate what's what my concepts, my thoughts, whatever, whatever I'm trying to translate, it becomes increasingly difficult to translate it into words that someone else is going to understand, because that's the expectation, is that I must translate for someone else, whatever the fuck it is that they think I am doing or should not be doing or whatever. Um, so, uh, yeah, there's a very real thing happening here that is not it, I really don't want to. It is not a problem. It might be a mild inconvenience, but really what it's saying is that either I need to use fewer words, period, right in this moment, or I'm nervous, or I have just so many ideas to get trying to get through that choke point. That's right. This is one of the ways I do not allow myself to be seen when I feel like this. Because instead of just, oh, it's fine, we can wait, go ahead. Instead of that, I feel an internal pressure that I know has been artificially created by others' expectation of me. And snap it up, Heather, hurry up. We don't have all day. It takes a lot of energy to keep up that pace and to ensure, track, watch myself. Am I being weird? Okay, how? Oh shit! If I okay, if I pause too long, then they might interrupt, and if I speak too soon, I'm gonna say it wrong. I'm gonna stutter. I'm gonna, I don't know, something that becomes the distracting thing. So I spend a lot of energy doing hiding that. Fucking sucks, dude. For everything I do to be judged against a measure that is fucking really unkind. Really fucking unkind. So, yeah, how come that's not the first thought when, like, yeah, oh, there's something happening here. There's probably a reason behind it. Um, perhaps I can get curious about what is happening for her rather than jumping to the conclusion like she's fucking drunk. This Chris girl should not be in this meeting right now. Or what is wrong with you? Just straight up, what is wrong with you? Or that's not how we act in business meetings. Like that's been the default. Instead of, hmm, I don't know what's happening. Why it seems like you're not able to speak as fluently as usual. Do you need anything? Or maybe if that had ever fucking happened in the context of work, professional work, school, uh, small group, whatever the fuck. I'm pretty sure it's never happened. Somebody was like, huh, what's happening? Do you need anything? Maybe I would have learned, like, much sooner to just, like, "Hey, you know what? Let's take a few breaths." Okay. So, I think I can pause there. I'm curious to see how much time, conventional time has passed. Um, I'll do a little check-in, and then, I need to take a break because I did not set my timer, I forgot. But that's pretty good morning pages. That's pretty good morning pages. I know even then I'm using judgmental terminology, but anyhow, what the fuck it. Okay, it's time for me to set up my castor oil packs. So I'm gonna go off screen. 21 minutes. Oh my gosh, actually, good job, Heather. Jeez. Like, okay, I didn't set the timer, but I knew how long it was that I wanted to do. Okay, awesome. Okay, well, okay, I can transition a little slower then. How about that? There's nobody here telling me that I only get a 15-minute break. There's nobody telling me that I that I can only take breaks at certain times. There's nobody telling me that I can only have two breaks besides lunch. There's nobody saying that to me anymore. Fuck, I shit you not. The goddamn unkind bullshit fucking programming that has been the norm in the professional environment is just fucking barbaric in so many ways. The bummer is it's gotten worse because currently here in 2024, I'll say I've been paying the most attention, I would say, since 2017 or so. So 2017 to 2024, there's been a pretty major shift in. Okay, I really got to set a timer now, or my brain's going to explode. Okay, see, this is I need to build. This is what the pomodoro is about. Is you have to build trust with yourself again. That's what I'm working on. Is okay. I need to be able to trust myself that when I intuitively or in my logical brain know that I am nearing capacity or needing a break or just starting to feel funky, like whatever it is, I need that part to be able to trust that the part that overrides my my experience, which is a fucking learned behavior, which I'm currently unraveling, and it's exhausting. So anyhow, setting timers gives me a chance to when I honor them and or go, I just need 30 more seconds and honor it, um, that is building trust that I can trust myself not to override my own boundaries. Um, it is also a way to kind of put bowling bumpers out so that I can just I don't have to think about how much time I have. I can just and it allows me to quit thinking about how fucking arbitrary time is. At least the ridiculous bullshit that our current society like believes time means. Okay, what I was thinking I was trying to say is we have now had multiple generations of people who have grown up in households as where they don't even remember anymore that like that unions existed for one thing, or that they had power, or that that's why we didn't have 7-day work weeks. And unfortunately, because there were so many kids who grew up in households that was their experience. I have to go to work, honey. I don't have a choice. I know, I'm sorry, I can't spend time with you. You're the most important thing. That's why I need to go to work. Like, that motherfucking mentality raised a bunch of kids who now, or for another, like, couple decades, were like, this is the way it is. And so they all fucking instilled it. It's like, well, this is the way it is. And so, um, you have to accept it. You need a job, you need to get health benefits, you need structure, and you have to do what they say, because otherwise you lose your job. And then, what the fuck is wrong with you? Well, you better go get a fucking job. Um, and, no, you work a certain number of hours, you work it in a certain place, you work in a certain way. And if you are unable to do that, then you are not welcome in the workplace. You're fucking hassled. Rather, if you want to avoid being hassled, then you have to spend a bunch of fucking time getting ready, preparing, recovering, pretending that you can, do the thing, get to all the meetings on time, take the notes. That's me, I did that. But I mean, yeah, I need to be able to forget that, uh whatever. It's clear in my head, it's not coming out. Okay, 15 seconds. Great. I'm gonna breathe. All right. So, what I am going to do to honor myself right now is set a timer. This time, oh, you know what? I'll use the 7-minute. Okay. Okay. What's that? Ooh, seltzer. Good, it's not open. Okay. Set two. Sorry. So I'm giving myself slow transition while also, like, reaffirming some of the aspects of what's helpful about time boundaries. And I'm building trust in my somatic animal body, that when it's speaking to me, like, my feet are cold. That's one thing that's happening right now, is my feet are cold. I need to say, okay, you know what? You're right. Let's slow down a little bit. Let's slow down a little bit. How can I be more comfortable right now? How can I be 15% more comfortable right now? I can get my long eye. I can get the pinky over my feet, cut out here. About this. Ouch, my toe. Oh, please don't. Okay, my toe. Okay, those aren't covered. More weight. I'm so excited. I just remembered I have a brain massage I can do soon. Sweet. Okay, that's fucking exciting. All right. So, let's see. 3:57. Okay. So, I said, "Okay, body, let's slow down a little. We still need some things go. We've got to eat. I don't remember where the food is. I gotta find it again. Lost my food. I might have left it downstairs. Damn it. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I didn't. Hopefully I didn't. It's here somewhere. All right. Next, find my food. Drink some water. Adjust the temperature. Gather castor oil pack supplies. I'm gonna go ahead and let myself say as I'm walking around, and I'm going to give myself permission that it doesn't matter if every piece isn't audible. That's not the purpose. Purpose is not a complete record. It's help me feel as though there is someone here with me, witnessing and caring for me and helping and being kind. But it's really an aspect of me, my wise mind. My wise mind helping me out. And I'm just gonna let my wise mind help me out. All right, I need a pocket to put that on. I need that on my body, but okay, pocket. Thanks for starting to put pockets in pants, women's pants, peoples. I mean, what the motherfucking shit, damn. Why did it take so goddamn long? Fuck, that makes me mad. That helped me settle for a second. Now let's write those things down. I think there was 5 of them. Let's find my pen. I'm gonna keep setting timers so I don't get lost. I got 121 right now. Okay, I have a million pens and I can never fucking find one. Okay, alright, pencil. Okay. Castor oil. Where's my food? Water. Stuff. Okay. How the fuck? Oh, temperature. I don't know about that. Okay. There was 5. Oh, memories allow me be me and don't give a shit if a complete transcript isn't available. Give me a fucking break. I'm not your fucking dancing monkey. Okay, what's my time? 13. Okay, I'm gonna stop that one. I'm gonna give myself 7 minutes. Sounds nice. I think I can do that. I can definitely find my food. Shit, it looks like I left it downstairs. Motherfucking cock. Yes, shit. Okay, I'm good on water. Ooh. You know what? I can put this. I'm gonna put this around my neck. That works. And later. Okay, I'm gonna write this down. I need to find my vibes up belt. So still fucking mad at Peter for fucking burning that, and then Brian not even like helping me out to like get. He should have fucking fixed it. fucking boys. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna put it around my neck. All right, timer, 7 minutes. First, find my food. Okay, here's my oranges. Ooh, drink some water. I'm gonna do that right now. Go find my food. Where is it? I will be right back. I think I'll move it now. And we'll see. This may or may not get moved. May or may not keep talking. I don't know. But I gotta go find my food because I lost it again. I haven't lost my pants yet today, though. Oh, let's turn the heater back on. You know what's fucking amazing? Electricity and an electric heater. I found my food. I can cross that off. Dude, where's my food? Dude, where's my car? I gotta write that down. I bet that. That's the stupidest fucking movie. Dude, where is my car? Comedic fucking genius. Okay. Okay. Towel. Gotta clear off the bed a bit. Alright. Yeah, I can put this one away. I can put this one away. No, I'm gonna keep it right here because I like it a lot. Okay, what do we do with this? Am I gonna want it? Oh yeah, I'll put it over here. Maybe I'll want it. I won't. Doesn't matter. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's a pen there. Faces it went. Okay. Gonna have to make some popcorn soon because I haven't had it in 2 days. Okay. Current favorite food group is white. I'll try and get some orange in me too. Okay. Next, castor oil. Get the castor oil. Ooh, plastic wrap. I need to just get myself some plastic wrap that just stays here as part of my castor oil kit. Plastic wrap going on the list. Going on the list right fucking now. Maybe I need some more of that fabric to it. Okay. What was it? Oh, plastic wrap. Okay. All right. Let's go get the plastic wrap. More bites. Have more bites. Watch it back. Okay, next. Towel. Where'd that go? Oh, nope, that's not it. Keep everything together is a really good idea. Oh, there it is. All right, and ouch! Ew, gross, it got on his ear thing. Okay. Oh yeah, now I gotta get almost done. Drawing good. Change my pants. Mm. I love these. My first try. I'm trying them for the first time. I'm in love. They're so fucking good. Okay. That's all I need. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was changing my pants. Hearts are funny. Hearts are super funny. No, not right now. Don't get distracted. Get some pants. Oh, shorts. The shorts are perfect. I got some special shorts. They're super cute. I know they're gonna be real comfortable. I know they're gonna be real ugly on me, but that doesn't matter. I'm not going to a fashion show. Oh my god, they fit me better than I thought. Oh my god, they have pockets. Oh my god, I'm in love. These are the best. Oh my god, I'm literally dying. They're so good. Well, okay, no, I'm not literally dying. Figure of speech. Don't think everything's so personal and whatever. Where's my phone? Okay. Anyhow, I'm pretty fucking psyched about these shorts. I forgot my phone. Okay. Okay. Papa Dumbs and eggs and some Doritos. Why not? It all sounds pretty fucking great. Papa Dumbs and eggs and some Doritos. Sounds pretty fucking great. Oh, good. We're getting into some orange. Oh, I don't know. Some tan. Okay. Where am I going to? Oh, this is where I'm going to put it. Okay. Here's where I put it. Well, I need another little table. That's what I need. I do have a little foldable table, but where did I put that? Where you at, little wooden guy? Hey, desk. Where you go? Where I put it? I don't want to put this down over here. My car's not dirty. Not giving me any mess. Okay, here's my wooden desk. Hello, I see you. Hello. Here we go. You want to come over here? Whoops, shoot, I got to pay attention to what time it is, cause I gotta go to work again. Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm gonna put my little table right here, cause the floor is too far away. Okay. Do I have a little bit of chocolate? A little bit of macadamia nuts? That sounds pretty good. How about this is grossing me out, so I'm gonna move that away. I don't want that there anymore. I'm gonna put that in there. Okay. I like how I can just, have a couple bites of something I want to eat, and then I can walk away, and then I can go back and have some more bites. I don't have to just sit down. You know how fucking dumb it is to just have to sit down? Oh, there's my lunch. I lost it again. Why in the fuck do I have to eat it all in one sitting? Why can't I just set it out and wander around and do my thing and take a bite now and then? Like, what the fuck is this whole fucking story about how you gotta sit in one spot and eat your food before you can get up? Jesus, fucking stupid. Okay, let's see. Is this gonna help me? Ooh, that's right. Okay, man. All right, here's what I'm doing. I'm gonna fix the blankies. And then I'm going to put a towel down that not in any way, it's something I'd be upset if it got stained. So, not like trying to get the stain. I don't know if I want that or not. Okay, trying to make it more comfortable over here for me. So, now, put that down. Get another blanket for my feet. Okay, there's the blanket. I also have to use the blanket to kind of wrap up the area while it's warm. Oh, hot pad. Where'd you go, hot pad? Hot pad. I want my hot pad. Hot pad. Hot pad. want my hot pad. Where'd you go? Where'd you go, hot pad? Hot pad. Oh, you're over here. That's right. Yeah, no. Where'd you go? God damn it. Oh, that's right. You're right here behind me. Okay. You know what? I need to plug this in somewhere different. This isn't going to work out. No, it is not. Okay. Let's go over here. Plug in over here. So fucking cool to have electricity. I love it so much that I can just plug this in and it'll be hot in just a couple minutes. Okay, next. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see. So I think we're gonna do the toe first because it's barking. Well, God, I don't know. They're both barking, but okay. Jesus Christ. Okay. I put this there. And I'm going to set a timer for 25 minutes. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna try this. Okay. Do. Why is politeness more important than personal comfort? Anyway, okay. So while I set this up, I'm gonna briefly. Okay, 5 minutes. I'm gonna briefly talk about a movie that I was just watching that I think should watch at least a particular part. I can go back and see what the timing was, but if you listen to it literally, like don't watch it, you just listen literally. Don't let the like pictures on the screen distract you. Listen literally, and it is like it's this party scene and the build up to the party scene where the wife has a vision. It's called "Don't Worry, Darling," and it is such a perfect example of what's literally happening in our capitalistic society in every way. There's hardcore gaslighting. There's like don't rock the boat because we would lose everything we have. Dance monkey dance, to the man of the house. To the lady of the house, don't ask too many questions. I saw someone slit her throat and fall off the roof. No, you didn't. She's fine. That kind of shit. It's a thriller. It's not like a horror, but it's a thriller. It's literal. They are cushioning within a fictional story and visuals. A very clear like, listen, this is what's happening. You need to pay attention and you need to get out of it. But yeah. Okay, I'm still setting up my Castor oil pack. I'm gonna mute it because it's really loud. Okay, so I'm all set up now. Pretty much. I have the hot pad on, draped across my foot and my knee. The castor oil packs are all like plastic wrapped on. I had to set up a little like jury rig system where the only way I can have this hot pad on because it gets so hot because it's like a medical grade one is with a switch. But because of where the electrical outlets are, the switch is too far away from me. So I put a book over it and my foot's on it to. Okay, so. Oh, wow, that took a while. Well, I made food and stuff. Now, if it says potential spam, I'm going to say no. I say no to you right now. Okay. My notebook's raw hair. Is this the right one? I'm going to be so mad if this is not the right one. Okay, no, it is. I'm gonna set a timer. I set it on my magic watch, but I don't like to feel the timer go off on my watch, so I need to take it off. Interesting sound. Let's see. What am I setting for right now? Let's do 15 minutes. I think I need breaks every 15 minutes. Oh, I've kind of eaten breakfast, so I'll keep going. What time is it? Oh, it's 1:40. I've kind of eaten breakfast. Okay, I already mentioned don't worry, darling. Okay. Okay. All right. I will make I'm gonna share a celebration. Um, it's a celebration of me stepping into and inviting others to step into um, showing up exactly as they are in that moment. And so for a couple of years now, I've been holding circles off and on. Um, well, in 2019, they were in person. I invited people into my home. I think I did 3 in-person come as you are circles. Might not have called them that yet, though. And then in 2020, I did a series of online ones, and I did it again. I did it at least 3 times. Uh, 2023 was the last one. Anyway, come as you are circles. So come as you are has been a theme for me a long time. I want to be able to show up in. Uh, there aren't many spaces where I can show up exactly as I am, not have to put on any fronts, not have to do like of course I want to be like my best self, but now and then I need to be allowed to be seen when I'm not at my best and not have judgments or whatever. So, because there are so few opportunities for that, I created my own, which is a theme. I often cannot find in up till now I really was hardly ever able to find the things that I wanted or needed, and so I would just have to start my own. Currently, what I wanted or needed was a come as you are kind of circle or gathering. It didn't exist, so I made one. Earlier in life, I wanted my daughter and I to be able to have the Girl Scout experience. There wasn't a troop available for her to join. I started one of my own. Did it for 7 years. Wanted a Weight Watchers meeting to go to at work, and there wasn't one, so I started my own. Noticing a fucking theme here? Okay, time to let the hot pad go. Okay, got hot there for a second. Okay, now I'm going. Oh yeah, okay, cool it up a little bit. What was I even talking about? Anyway, that's right. I was saying I started I've started groups in the past so that I could have a space that I felt good and comfortable in. Currently, the one that I am um, consistently doing and participating in is a Come As You Are leaders group, leaders circle, and it's a Facebook group as well as a monthly gathering, which is a blend of online and in person. So we had a meeting last night, and in the past, I've held them in my living room. One time, we were at Devin's, in Devin's living room, and my living room is not actually all that comfortable for a sit down, relaxed gathering. It's more, um, yeah, it's not that. Anyway, I decided I'll just bring them upstairs. My room is super nice, it's super comfortable. We can just get comfy, cozy. And then my friend Devin, who's like my partner in this particular endeavor, showed up in a pink onesie with ears on the hood, and I was like, "Perfect! You are dressed exactly what I I was envisioning for tonight." I'm like going for sleepover vibe, you know. And so we we kind of checked in with each other, and we both were really exhausted and exhausted of being exhausted and frustrated about being frustrated. And we're kind of navigating a lot of the same things. And as is often the case, what was resonant for both her and I, like what was kind of happening for both of us in this current time frame and how we were feeling at that particular moment, were very similar. And when that's the case, typically it's a collective theme. So yeah, as people started to arrive, um, pretty much everybody was droopy. Everybody was tired. Um, one gal walked in and heard that um, we were playing uh, Tom's brain massage music, and she's like, "This does not feel like a massage to my brain. I prefer silence." Like, great. Would you like to? We're only gonna do it for a couple minutes. You want to go downstairs and hang out for a little bit? I'll come get you when we're done. She's like, "Sure." So she went downstairs and kind of had some quiet. We kept doing our moving thing. And then I went back and invited her back up. And as we sort of introduced ourselves, even my partner, who always feels fine, like never gets sick, every single one of us was reporting, um, I'm so tired and everything just seems really hard lately. And, like we were just having a lot of similar themes. So the sleepover vibe, cozy time was very welcomed by the people who were in person. The people who weren't in person were just grateful that they were able to participate from afar instead of just missing it altogether. And so, um, for several hours in a row, I'm with a small group of people, which is one of my preferences, a small over large. How many people were in person? There were two online. One, two, three, four. There were no, six of us in the room when my partner was here, um, and that's like a lovely size group in my opinion. And then, um, yeah, what we were really kind of orienting towards the topics of what is impacting us most in our like kind of business sphere. Whatever offering we're offering the world. What in that area of our lives, what do we want to speak to, or what do we want to support around, or do we just want to sit with other people who understand how the kind of things we might navigate. Um, and yeah, everyone agreed that we were all kind of in the same space. Everyone was totally like delighted to have just like the super chill, um, relaxed, do whatever you want. You take care of you kind of vibe. There was the gal who wanted silence. Definitely was feeling very overstimulated, but wanted to be here. She just, she was fine just being in the room. She was going to participate at whatever level she felt like participating. She's like my spirit animal because this is exactly one of the things I've been trying to step into. It's still very difficult for me to feel comfortable doing. So yeah, she like there's this little spot where she could wedge herself in between a mattress and a dresser, and there's a bunch of cushions, and there's a soft spot, and so she's kind of. So actually, now know like I should wedge myself in there. I think that would feel really good. Anyway, she wedges herself in there, covers up with a blankie. I told her if she wants an eye mask, a weighted eye mask, like if she wanted anything like that, um, we'd get it. And she lay back and like put a pillow over her eyes. And after a while, I realized that the light was really kind of bothering me too. And so since it was obviously already bothering her, I decided to reduce the light. But she did participate. She wasn't like totally disengaged. She just was back there. When she felt like engaging, she did. And then, yeah, I spoke up when I wanted to speak up. I let control go. I asked what people wanted. I asked Devin for her input because she's, like I said, kind of my teammate in this. And sometimes the past few times she hasn't felt great. And so I've sort of been the primary lead. This time I kind of punted back to her a bit. But the thing that was really nice is it didn't feel like I was in charge or I was facilitating. Devin and I were just kind of loosely holding a container, and not a container, a structure. The container was quite clearly held. Um, and we really opened up to what could happen if we just kind of see what happens. So, first, we started with introducing ourselves and sharing whatever it is that we most wanted the others to know about us in that moment. And so, like, for example, I think I shared something like, I'm really struggling with showing up actually as I am, because the ways that I because of the way I feel in this moment is the way I feel I normally stay away from people because it is never a pleasant experience. Um, but I decided to invite y'all into my room, because I think it's comfy, cozy here. I want to be around people. But I also want to practice letting myself stutter or letting myself like whatever it is that is perceived as non unprofessional or distracting. I remember that was a point I was going to make is if any of my movements or jiggles or like anything I do in a meeting is distracting, how come it's me that needs to change rather than the person who's getting distracted manage their motherfucking distractibility on their own goddamn selves? Like, why is it me that needs to change? You manage your distractibility. How about that? I want to annoy the fuck out of me. Um, yeah, just allowing, we all truly were stepping into what does it feel like to be who we really are in this moment, as well as practice who we really are out in the world, but that we kind of hide. And I love how it's kind of one of those things. I feel mystified when I hear this, but because I'm like, what did I do? I didn't do anything special. But pretty much every person said at the end of the call slash gathering, I feel so connected right now. I don't feel alone anymore. I It's amazing to just sit in a space and hear others sharing experiences that I have had to, or at least I really understand, or I feel so connected, really, and relaxed, and there was no particular expectations, and so everybody really was inhabiting "come as you are," which I would say it's one of the first times where I feel like everybody really felt into that rather than kind of resisting or still holding themselves. So yeah, it was fucking awesome. I loved it so much. So yeah, I need to make a quick video in the leader group with a recap of the meeting. I am gonna try to organize my thoughts at least briefly. Minimal preparation is what I like to do. Minimal preparation, work with what I've got to create tripods and stands and, seating areas and stuff. Cool. What is it? Ooh, perfect. One of my time frames is 90 minutes. After 90 minutes, I always need to take a significant break. Um, so yeah. Okay, I'm gonna write some notes down. Mm, okay. So I did record it, which I'm grateful for because I know there's some gems in there. And so in my little video to the leader group, I'm going to say, uh, this is one of the first times that I really felt like every single person there was truly inhabiting "come as you are." It just so happened that all of us were in a state of, I feel like shit. I don't normally allow myself to be seen when I feel like this, but I know what's making me feel like shit is not something I can give anyone else. So I really want to be in someone else. I want to be in someone else's space. I want to get out of my house, but I can't handle expectations or judgments. So this place wasn't that. It was the opposite. And it was so nice to just witness everybody feeling really relaxed and good. And Uh, yeah, when they're reporting how connected they feel and how happy they were to have been there, how relaxed. I think I already said that. But no, connected and relaxed were the main themes. Um, uh, and the other thing that was super fun is we totally stepped into a time warp for sure. I don't know what the fuck happened with time yesterday. We typically go from 6 to 8:30 is what's available. Um, this was the first time we ended significantly early, and every other time it's kind of pushed up towards the end, like where I'm like, okay, you guys, you got to go home. Oh, that's right, fragrance free. I got to put that. Okay. I have gotten lucky so far that nobody wears fragrance stuff has come to my house, but so that'd be a nightmare. I'd have to send them away, or we'd have to all bundle up and open the windows. Um, okay. Everybody inhabited come as you are. Everybody really felt permission to be themselves, including me. Oh, it was also super cool. Is that did I say what was really cool? I don't know. Hopefully I did. Another thing that was really cool was when I said, okay, we've been talking for a while. Some of us really didn't want a lot of talking. How can we express what we want to express non-verbally? And someone threw out the idea, or less verbally, someone threw out the idea of let's just make noises. Okay, there's my timer going off. Yeah, I gotta wrap up. Let's just make noises. Let's just move around and make noises. So we did that a little bit. It didn't really feel like it was hitting, it was really resonating. So then someone said, what if we do a guided meditation, but the prompts are popcorn style? And I was like, a meditation, uh, a guided meditation jam, a jam session. Yeah, let's do that. So, one person expressed, I feel a little nervous about this popcorn part. And I was like, you know what? It is, you will know. You will know either it is time for you to stay quiet and just receive, or you will receive an impulse that says, say something, say this. Do not intellectualize, just stay quiet. If nothing feels like it's coming up, don't force it. Um, and then she was like, all right, cool. And after a while, she did kind of get the feel for what was happening, and she did jump in. And what I really like, I actually really like hearing other people's meditation guide voice. I think yeah, we all have our own, like, we have a different voice for guiding meditations than we do for just about anything else. So of course I went counter to that, and I let my stutter self come out, and my like just whatever my voice sounds like, I don't even know. Uh, and yeah, my stutter guidance is not something that most people would be able to tolerate, but that's what was happening. But yeah, each person just kind of, there was just some bouncing around, and um, Devin was kind of leading it, so she jumped in a little bit more, and kind of pick it up again when it felt like it was dragging. Um, and yeah, it was really fun actually. And then we all kind of knew when it was done, and so that's definitely something I want to do again for sure. I loved it. Such a good idea, and it really just came because I said, can we do something not so verbal? We're all still kind of wanting to be here, but we need to be less verbal. Um, and then at 7:30 or before 7, I'm 7:30, like I started to notice, like, I think I'm done. I don't it feels like it's a lot later than it is, but I've had a great time. It's not like it's been dragging. And so I was like, hey, you guys, I mean, how you feeling? You feel like, you feel complete? You want a little more? You don't have to leave right away, but I feel like this meeting is ending. And Devin said, yeah, I feel complete. I was just sitting here thinking, I think it's time for, I think we're done. And so we just kind of wrapped up. Everybody shared a little bit about how they were feeling in that moment. And universally, we we're all feeling great and more connected and more relaxed and more ourselves, and grateful. And um, yeah, as everyone was leaving and reporting how they felt, it's one of those times where I'm like, all I did was have you in my house and just give you just be me, and it seems to help you be you. And I'm glad it felt good. Glad it worked. Glad it was, yeah, it was minimal effort on my part because I just made the space that I needed and invited you into it. Okay, yep, I'm complete. I'm complete. I'm complete. It's time to stop the video. Gonna take a break for a while with my castor oil packs. I'm gonna eat some Doritos and maybe even turn my video game on. Gotta keep track of time, 'cause I gotta go back to work. Oh shoot, I haven't. Oh shoot. I've got to send a happy birthday to my little buddy Dylan. It's his birthday, and I went through my pictures and I found a whole bunch of sweet pictures of him, and then I made like little film strips out of them, and then I'm gonna send that to him to his mom's text. Okay, not quite ready to shower. I want these castor oil packs to stay on. Ooh, I'm gonna put a big sock over my butt so that I could keep that on, and I will put leggings on over my knee. Hate walking around with squishy feet, but it's fine. It's better to keep the castor oil pack on for a while. I'm going to continue my low key by going outside, having a little cannabis, coming in, taking a shower. And yeah, that's right. I was also going to, on my leader group, share some of the amazing quotes. Corinne was the author of several of them. One of them was, I feel like this is an authentic revolution. And then she said some other really smart stuff that I can't read what I wrote. And or before that, she was like, she's like, I just feel like a mushy potato all the time. I don't like feeling like a mushy potato. And I don't know, maybe it's just mushy potato season, I guess. I loved it a lot. Okay. Yeah, I'm done now. I'll come back when I come back. Oh, I also really have to talk about why I think authentic relating facilitators and those who are interested in authentic relating and relationships and maybe you just like romance novels. Like, oh my God, there's some fucking great reality TV that you got to watch. And I'm going to talk about that more for sure. Not right now.